Good morning, everyone. My name is Rachel. Thank you so much for joining me for gentle yoga and meditation, courtesy of Comeback Yoga. Today, we'll be doing a little bit of moving and then ending with a little bit of breath work and meditation. Please remember that listen to your body, grab any props that you need, and do what feels good. We're going to go ahead and make our way to our mat. We'll have a combination of sitting, standing, on your side, all that good stuff. Movement. So, again, do whatever you need to make this practice as comfortable as possible for you. Finding a nice area, whether you have a mat or not, your choice. Let's go ahead and come to the top of the mat. Rolling the shoulders up, back, and down. If you're still gathering things, no worries. Rolling the shoulders up, back, and down. Join in whenever you can. One more time. Rolling the shoulders up, back, and down. Hands by the sides. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. We're going to do that twice more. Inhaling, reach up towards the sky. Exhaling, hands to the heart. One more time. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. This time, inhale, reach up towards the sky. We're going to turn the palms forward. Exhale, sink back, chair pose. Draw the hands past the hips. Twice more. Inhale, straighten up, reach for the sky. Exhale, sink back, chair pose. Draw the hands past the hips. One more time. Inhale, straighten up, reach for the sky. Exhale, sink back, chair pose. Draw the hands past the hips. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, lower, plant the hands, step back, plank pose. Lower the knees as you need. And on your exhale, all the way down to the mat. Hands under shoulders. Inhale, cobra, shine the heart. Exhale, lower, draw back, child's pose. Hips towards the heels, hands stay forward. Inhale, round up into tabletop, arch the spine, and settle into tabletop. You just heard that little yelp. That's my dog. Inhale, right hand towards the sky. Exhale, thread the needle, right shoulder, right side of the head comes down. Left hand wherever you'd like for support. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Begin to unwind, returning back to tabletop, taking your time. Other side. Inhale, left hand towards the sky. Exhale, thread the needle, left shoulder, left side of the head comes down. Right hand wherever feels good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Begin to unwind, returning back to tabletop. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, toes tucked or not. Exhale, round the spine, tail and head descend. Inhale to release the belly, tail and head to the sky. We're going to do that twice more. Exhale, round the spine, tail and head descend. Inhale to release the belly, tail and head to the sky. One more time. Exhale, round the spine, tail and head descend. Inhale to release the belly, tail and head to the sky. Coming into a neutral position. As you're here, let's turn those fingers to the long edge of the mat. And again, if it doesn't feel good, we're not doing it. Letting those hips draw towards that right heel, back center, left heel, and up. Let's do that again. Hips towards that right heel, back center, left heel, and up. One more time. Hips towards that right heel, back center, left heel, and up. Let's reverse it. Hips towards that left heel, back center, right heel, and up. Again, hips towards that left heel, back center, right heel, and up. One more time. Hips towards that left heel, back center, right heel, and up. If it feels okay, turn those fingers to point towards the knees. Notice if this feels okay. Adjust your hands to the long edge or forward if you need. Let's go ahead, bend the elbows just a little or a lot, and then begin to straighten. Let's do that again. Bending the elbows, make sure you're breathing, and then begin to straighten. One more time. Bending the elbows, and then beginning to straighten, turning those fingers forward. Walk the hands forward, melt the heart down, puppy pose, hips stay stacked over the knees, open through the backs of the shoulders. You're welcome to roll the wrists or wiggle the fingers if it feels good. One more breath. On your next inhale, roll forward onto the belly and make your way to your right side. Bottom hand is going to support your head, however feels good. And we're going to stack the legs. I'm going to prop up onto my elbow just because that feels the best for me. From here, awareness to that top leg. Top hand can be in front of you for a little bit of balance support if you feel like you might be teetering over, right? When you're ready, we're going to flex the feet. Inhale, lift up that top leg. Exhale to lower. We're going to just do that twice more. Inhale to lift up and exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale to lift up and exhale, lower. Now, we're going to bend that top knee. Doesn't matter if you flex or point your foot. I'm just keeping it flexed because I can. When you're ready, inhale, top knee forward, draw it up to the sky. Exhale, draw the heel back. We're going to do that again. Inhale, top knee forward, up to the sky. Exhale, draw the heel back. One more time. Inhale, knee forward, up to the sky. Exhale, draw the heel back. Pause here with that heel back and then add a little pulse. Activate your glutes. If you don't know if your glutes are on fire, you can go ahead, touch your glutes and see if you can feel them activating. Breathing here for 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and release. Roll the ankles, wiggle the toes, and then let's come into a quad stretch, bending that top knee once again. Top hand to take hold of the foot or ankle, heel towards the glute, knee in line with the hip for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and release. Roll onto your belly. I'm just going to face the other way so I don't turn my back to you. Hands under shoulders. Inhale, lift up cobra pose, small, medium, or large. Exhale to lower down, rolling onto your other side. Bottom hand to support you however you need. Legs are stacked. Top hand wherever you need for support. Awareness to the feet. I'm flexing my feet. Do what feels good for you. Awareness to that top leg. Inhale, lift up the top leg. Exhale to lower down. Doesn't matter how high you go. Inhale to lift up and exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale to lift up and exhale, lower. Now, here's what we did before. Bend that top knee. Point or flex the foot, your choice. When you're ready, inhale, top knee forward, up to the sky. Exhale, draw the hip back. Let's do that again. Inhale, knee forward, up to the sky. Exhale, draw the heel back one more time. Inhale, knee forward, up to the sky. Exhale, draw that heel back. Go ahead, stack the legs, point and flex the feet, roll the ankle, shake it out as you need. And then let's bend that top knee, top hand to take hold of the foot, heel towards the glute, knee in line with the hip. Make sure we're breathing here for 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and release. We're going to roll onto our bellies, making our way to Sphinx pose. Elbows under shoulders, forearms parallel. Walk the feet back and root down through the tops of the feet. Inhale, pull the heart forward, draw the shoulders back. Exhale to stay there or release, chin to the chest twice more. Inhale, pull the heart forward, draw the shoulders back. Exhale to stay there or to release. One more time. Inhale, pull the heart forward, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, let's release. Hands under shoulders, draw back child's pose. Hips towards the heels, hands stay forward. Adding a side body stretch, let's walk those hands over to the right, breathing into the left side ribs. Option to rotate that gaze towards the right for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's return back forward and center. Hands walk over to the left. Option to rotate the gaze to the left. Breathing into the right side ribs for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Returning back forward and center. On your next inhale, round up into tabletop, arch the spine, and settle here in tabletop once again. If you ever need any extra padding for those knees, go ahead and grab it. That's why I like to have a towel or a blanket nearby if I'm on a really hard floor. Observing, getting that neutral spine, fingers any direction that feels good. We're going to take our torso out to the side, round it up, take it to the opposite side, and release it down. Think of a a cement truck, excuse me. Taking the torso out to the side, rounding up to the opposite side, and releasing down. Let's do that again. Torso goes out to the side, rounding up to the opposite side, and releasing down. Find that neutral spine once again. Let's go the other direction when you're ready. Torso out to the side, round it up, torso to the opposite side, and release it down. Let's do that again. Torso out to the side, round it up, torso to the other side, and release it down. One more time. Torso out to the side, round it up, torso to the side, and release it down. Coming into a neutral position, allow the head to be really heavy. Gently rotate the head side to side. Gaze is back between the legs. One more breath, softening through the jaw. And then let's go ahead and neutralize that head so the gaze is down. Hands are down to the mat. Tuck the toes. Exhale to downward facing dog, lifting those hips up and back. Again, maybe you'll stay in stillness, or others might pedal out the legs. Listen to your body. One more breath here. And on your next exhale, walking those feet to the hands. Rooting down through the feet. Inhale, come to stand however feels good. Exhaling, hands to the heart or to the hips. We're going to be upright for a little bit, coming into some balance work. If you're like me and you have a small room, you can hold on to a wall or go ahead, grab onto a table or a chair or something that can't move if you need a little extra help. Let's take the feet about as wide as the hips. Hands wherever you like, whether at prayer, to the hips, holding on to something, your choice, your practice. Whenever you're ready, inhale, lift up one heel or both heels. Exhale to stay here or to lower. We're going to do that 3 more times. Inhale, lift up one heel or both heels. Exhale to stay here or lower. Twice more. Inhale, lift up one heel or both heels. Exhale to stay here or lower. Last time. Inhale, lift up one heel or both heels. Exhale, let's all lower. Shake out the legs as you need. Toes out, heels in if you choose, or keep the toes forward. We're activating the calf and working balance. When you're ready, inhale, lift up one heel or both heels. Exhale to stay here or to lower. 3 more times. Inhale, lift up one heel or both heels. Exhale to stay here or to lower. Twice more. Inhale, lift up one heel or both heels. Exhale to stay here or lower. Last time. Inhale, lift up one heel or both heels. Exhale, let's all lower. Shake out the legs if you need. Toes can stay out, toes can be forward, or toes slightly in, heels out. Be mindful of your knees. When you're ready, let's go again. Inhale, lift up one heel or both heels. Exhale to stay here or to lower. 3 more times, excuse me. Inhale, lift up one heel or both heels. Exhale to stay here or lower. I'm shaking. How are you doing? Twice more. Inhale, lift up one heel or both heels. Exhale to stay here or lower. Last time. Inhale, lift up one heel or both heels. Exhale, let's all lower. Shake out the legs as you need. We're going to go to our top of the mat. And yes, my top of my mat is going to change depending on where I'm moving. Stepping the right foot back, that forward leg is going to straighten. Draw that back heel down. Really root down through that back heel and then bend into that forward knee. Now you're welcome to stay here, hands to the hips or to the heart, or maybe you're holding on to something if that helps you. Or if you'd like to stay with me, reach those hands up skyward. Exhale, cactus the arms, heart is forward, shoulder blades squeeze together. Twice more. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, cactus the arms. One more time. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, cactus. Let's release the arms, step to the top of the mat. Left foot steps back. We begin to straighten that forward leg. That back heel is drawing down. And then begin to bend into that forward knee, looking for that calf stretch again. Place those hands wherever feels good, or stay with me, reaching those hands skyward. Exhale, cactus the arms, heart forward, shoulder blades squeeze together. Inhale to reach skyward. Twice more. Exhale, cactus. Inhale to reach skyward. One more time. Exhale, cactus. Inhale to reach skyward. Exhale, let's release those hands and step to the top of the mat. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down, hands by the sides. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. I'm just going to face you for a moment. Exhaling, hands to the heart. We're going to do that twice more. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Stay with your breath, not my cues necessarily. Exhaling, hands to the heart. One more time. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Stepping the right foot back, find your warrior one position, back toes out, bend in that forward knee. We're facing forward and then reaching skyward. On your next exhale, hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, pull the heart forward, straighten the arms. Exhale, humble warrior to the inside of the forward leg. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Hands are skyward. Exhale, hands to the heart. Now, if you need to, lower that back knee, especially if you're feeling a little tired. I'll go ahead and do it. If you need that extra towel for padding, go ahead and grab it as well. Inhale, lift those hands and seal the forearms and elbows together. Exhale, hands to the heart. We're going to do that twice more. Inhale, lift the hands, seal the forearms and elbows together. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more time. Inhale, lift the hands, seal the forearms and elbows together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step back, tabletop or plank. Inhale fully here. Exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Take your time as you get there. Hands under shoulders. Inhale, lift up cobra pose. Exhale, lower, draw back child's pose. Hips towards the heels, hands stay forward. As we're here, let's walk those hands as far forward as possible, lifting up the elbows and the palms of the hands. And on your next exhale, lower the elbows and palms down. Palms come together over the head. Inch the elbows forward, draw the hips back. Look for a tricep stretch. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's release those hands forward and center. Inhale, round up into tabletop, arch the spine. Exhale, draw back down dog. Lift the hips up and back. On your next exhale, let's walk those feet to the hands. Rooting down through the feet. Inhale, come to stand however feels good. Exhale, hands to the heart or to the hips. We're going to step the left foot back. Find your warrior one position. Back toes out, bend in that forward knee, reaching skyward and facing forward. Lower that back knee if you'd like. On your exhale, hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, pull the heart forward, straighten the arms. Exhale, humble word to the inside of the forward leg. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Hands are skyward. Exhale, hands to the heart. I'm going to go ahead and lower that back knee. Inhale, lift the hands, seal the forearms and elbows together. Exhale, hands to the heart. We're going to do that twice more. Inhale, lift the hands, seal the forearms and elbows together. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more time. Inhale, lift the hands, seal the forearms and elbows together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step back, tabletop or plank. Inhale fully here. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly. Taking your hands under the shoulders. Inhale, lift up cobra pose. Exhale to lower. Draw back child's pose. Hips towards the heels, hands stay forward. Inhale, round up into tabletop, arch the spine. Exhale, right foot to the outside of the right hand. Looking for an inner thigh stretch. Inhale, right hand towards the sky. Exhale, right hand to the inner right thigh, gently pressing it away. I like my gaze over the back shoulder. If you'd like, you can always lift up that back knee. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's all meet hands under shoulders. Step back to tabletop or plank. Inhale fully here. Exhale, left foot to the outside of the left hand. Again, inhale, left hand to the sky. Find that inner thigh stretch. Exhale, left hand to the inner left thigh. Stay here. Maybe you're going to lift up that back knee. Do what works well for you for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's all release. Left hand comes down under the shoulders. Step back, tabletop or plank. Inhale fully here. Exhale, draw back, downward facing dog, lifting those hips up and back. On your exhale, let's walk those feet to the hands. Coming into a forward fold, bend the knees as much as you need to have those hands down onto the mat. Inhale, straighten the legs as best as you can. Exhale, bend the knees and lower the hips. We're going to do that twice more. Head is heavy. Inhale, lift up the hips, straighten the legs. Exhale, bend the knees and lower the hips. One more time. Inhale, straighten the legs, lift up the hips. Exhale, bend the knees and lower the hips. Inhale, lift up the hips. We're in a forward fold. Exhale to sigh out the mouth. And then on your next inhale, begin to roll up one vertebra at a time. Make sure that you continue breathing. And the head is the very last to come up. When you make it to the top, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. And we're going to take our feet about as wide as the mat. Now, I know I'm facing the long edge of the mat, but just so I can face you and you can see what I'm doing, add a little rotation. I like my toes slightly out, heels in, or feet about parallel. Take those arms out from the shoulders and bring awareness to that right hand. Taking that right hand to the left, pivoting on the right foot, and then opening nice and wide. So can we add a little bit of breath work? Let's try. Inhale, right hand to the left, pivot. Exhale to open up. Let's do that again. Inhale, right hand to the left, pivot. Exhale to open up. Let's do the other side. Awareness to the left hand. Inhale, left hand towards the right, pivot on that left foot. Exhale to open up. Twice more. Inhale to reach, pivot. Exhale to open up. Stay with your breath one more time. Inhale to reach. Exhale to open up. Turn the palms skyward. Inhale, reach up overhead. Turn the palms away. Exhale, hands back by the hips. Turn the palms skyward. Inhale, reach up overhead. Turn the palms away from each other. Exhale, hands towards the hips, palms towards the sky. Inhale, reach up overhead last time. Turn the palms away. Exhale, hands back by the hips. Now let's take those hands to the low back, fingertips pointed down. It's okay if you need to heel toe your feet wider. Inhale, pull the heart forward, draw the shoulders back. Exhale to stay there or to release. We're going to do that twice more. Inhale, pull the heart forward, draw the shoulders back. Exhale to stay there or to release. One more time. Inhale, pull the heart forward, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, let's all release. Pull the shoulders up, back, and down, hands by the sides. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Interlace the fingers, press the palms away, chin to the chest. On your inhale, reach the hands up skyward. Exhale, hands to release by the hips. Rolling the shoulders up, back, and down. And heel toe those feet back under the hips if you're not already there. Go ahead. Let's take those hands to the hips. Gently bend both knees. And then begin to draw little circles with the hips. Doesn't matter how fast or slow you go. And then begin to find your stillness. Go the opposite direction. Listening to your body. And then find your stillness. Coming to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower, bend the knees, lower the hips. Help your way to your seat. Again, I'm going to face you. Use your hands as much as you need. Crisscross applesauce if it serves you. Fire log if it serves you. Half lotus if it serves you. I'm just going to sit crisscross applesauce today. Hands by the sides. If none of those work, guess what? Take those legs straight out or wide. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward. As we fold forward, observe how we feel. Maybe rock side to side. Others will add that head rotation. For 5, do you feel this in your hips? 4, if not, that's okay. 3, doesn't matter how far you go. 2, and 1. On your next inhale, help yourself come upright. We're going to change out top leg bottom, bottom leg top, or forward leg back, back leg forward. Inhale to reach up towards the sky. Just join in when you're ready. Exhale, fold forward. Finding what works well for you. Hand placement, movement, stillness. Remember, anytime you come to the mat, it's your practice. For 5, are we still breathing? 4, it's okay to smile. 3, soften through the jaw. 2, and 1. On your next inhale, help yourself come upright. We'll take the hands behind us, knees skyward, soles of the feet down to the mat. Let's windshield wafer those knees side to side. Taking the knees over to the right, help yourself come upright. Finding balance on the right sitting bone. Rotate to the right, release the hands down. Inhale to lengthen the spine and exhale to lower. We're going to do that twice more. Inhale, create space, and exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale to create space, and exhale, lower. Now, if it feels okay, you can continue as is or stay in stillness, maybe coming down to those forearms. If you'd like, you can always rest your head on your hands if it's feeling particularly heavy, or a pillow if you have one around, or a block. Breathing here for 5 in stillness or movement. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take those hands under shoulders. Help yourself come upright, taking the knees skyward. Exhale, knees the opposite direction. Finding balance on the left sitting bone. Rotate to the left, release the hands down. Inhale to lengthen the spine, and exhale to lower. We're going to do that again, pulsing. Inhale, create space, and exhale to lower. One more time. Inhale, create space, and exhale, lower. Staying as is, pulsing or staying static, making any adjustments that your body needs. Can you make yourself a little bit more comfortable? Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On your next inhale, helping yourself come upright. Take your time as you come upright. Making your way into a butterfly position, knees wide, soles of the feet together. Let's take those forearms to the inner thighs, gently press down and away. Now, of course, you can stay here, or for those that would like, maybe reaching forward. I like to add a little bit of movement of my spine or of my head, just depending on the day, right? Breathing here for 5, wherever you choose is great. 4, 3, 2, and 1. On your next inhale, help yourself come upright. Let's take those legs nice and wide. Find those sitting bones. Shimmy as you need. Flex the feet. On your exhale, hinge forward. Walk forward as far as feels good. Doesn't matter how far you go. Now, for some of you, you'll go down really far. Others of us will bend the knees or stay up high. Do you like your spine long or round? Your choice. Continue to find that breath. Continue to find what works well for you this morning. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On your next inhale, help yourself come upright. We're going to seal those legs together. Bend the knees. Soles of the feet come down to the mat. And on your exhale, lower down one vertebra at a time. Use your hands as much as you need for support. We're going to come into figure 4 on your back. Please be mindful of your neck and your head as you come down. Inhale, right knee into the chest. Exhale, crossover for figure four, right ankle above that left knee. Stay here or lift up the left foot, taking a bind behind the thigh or the shin, maybe fully extending the leg, drawing it down towards you. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On your exhale, let's go ahead and release. Releasing any binds, taking your time. We're going to go to the other side. Inhale, left knee into the chest. Exhale, crossover, figure four. Left ankle above that right knee. Stay here or lift up that right foot, taking a bind of your choice. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and release any binds. Undo the legs. We'll meet. Feet about mat's distance, knees skyward, and begin to windshield wiper those knees side to side. Beginning to find your stillness, you have an option. We're going to do our breath work with movement or breath work in stillness. So, for those of you that would like to set up, whether seated on your side with props, go ahead and adjust yourself to get nice and comfortable. Those of you that would like to stay in movement, maybe you're going to just do the movement and disregard the breath work. That's fine. Some of you will do the movement and do the breath work simultaneously. And when I say movement, it's just being in a yoga posture still and then adjusting and continuing the breath work. It's not necessarily what we were doing before, flowing. So just so you know. And remember, if it doesn't feel good, we're not doing it. Let's find that reclined butterfly, soles of the feet together. We're actually going to do something a little different. Find awareness to your bathroom muscles, the front and back. I want you to go ahead and squeeze the bathroom muscles and then release. Again, purely optional. Squeeze the bathroom muscles and release. Inhale, squeeze the bathroom muscles. Exhale, release the bathroom muscles. Inhale, squeeze the bathroom muscles. Exhale, release the bathroom muscles. Do that again. Inhale, squeeze the bathroom muscles. Exhale, release the bathroom muscles. Twice more. Inhale, squeeze the bathroom muscles. Exhale, release the bathroom muscles. One more time. Inhale, squeeze the bathroom muscles. Exhale, release the bathroom muscles. Return to your natural breathing. Take the knees skyward, soles of the feet down to the mat. Take the knees over to the right. Stay here or right foot on top of the left knee, your choice. That's a little too much for me. Arms and gaze wherever feels good. Inhale fully through the nose whenever that happens. And exhale to sigh out the mouth. Let's do that again. Inhale fully through the nose whenever that happens. And exhale to sigh out the mouth. One more time. Inhale fully through the nose whenever that happens. And exhale to sigh out the mouth. Taking the knees skyward. Exhale, knees the opposite direction. Taking that bind with that left foot on top of that right knee if it feels good. Gaze and arms wherever you'd like. Same breath pattern. Inhale through the nose whenever that happens. Exhale to sigh out the mouth. Let's do that again. Inhale through the nose whenever it happens. And exhale to sigh out the mouth. Let's do that again one more time. Inhale full through the nose whenever that happens. And exhale to sigh out the mouth. Returning to your natural breath. Knees skyward, soles of the feet down to the mat. Let's invite those knees into the chest, giving yourself a little hug, gently rocking side to side. Making your way to happy baby, feet towards the sky, knees towards the armpits or side ribs, and stillness or movement. As you're here, connecting with your breath, connecting with the sensations, and observing how you feel. Now, others will begin to make their way to their final resting position, while others also continue in movement. For those that are ready, we'll be going into a meditation. So please get nice and comfortable, however feels good in your stillness or movement. I'll be upright because for me, that is the easiest way to teach. As you allow yourself to get just a little bit more comfortable, observing the breath, observing the body, and remembering that at any time you're welcome to find additional movement. There's no right or wrong way really to do this other than to just be present. We're going to sit in stillness for a full minute. Connecting with your breath and sensations. Are we still breathing? Make sure the breath is moving. And as you bring awareness to that breath, seeing if we can deepen the breath at all. And if not, that's okay. Whatever we're able to do to make that breath feel a little bit more complete, a little bit more full. Taking a moment to release the thought and that focus on the breath. Take a moment here as the first Sunday of the new year. How's this year been going? Only a few days have passed, but how's this year going for you? Observing whichever thoughts and emotions are arising. Maybe it's a little bit of a jumble, or maybe there's a very, very precise train of thought that you have. Again, there's no right or wrong here. It's just what is and what's coming up. How has this year been going for you? Hopefully great, and if not, that happens too. Now from here, seeing if we can quiet those emotions and minds and thoughts just a little. And for those of you that came up with goals for your new year, if we've stayed on them or deviated from our course, knowing that's part of the process, that's part of the journey. Taking a moment to observe what's present. Is it satisfaction because we've stayed with our goals? Is it a little bit of frustration because we've already deviated? What emotion is arising? There's no right or wrong again. And if we're liking where we are, observing if we can stay the course. And if we're not liking where we are, how can we get back onto course? And then going ahead and releasing all thoughts, all emotions, just letting it go, and being present with where you are right now with your breath, right now in your body, blinking open your eyes if they're closed or keeping them closed. I want you to look around the room you're in and notice what's most calling your attention. And then, whatever it is, really focusing in on the detail of the color, of the texture, and then releasing being focused on the external and returning back to the internal, being present with yourself, be present with your body, your mind, and thoughts. And then releasing that and observing, is being that body awareness, that internal or that external, more comfortable for you? Again, just that observation and releasing that observation. You're welcome to stay as you are, or for those that are ready, beginning to find gentle movement, whether big or small. Some are ready to make their way to their side for fetal position. Others prefer to be seated upright. Wherever you are is perfect. As we're in that first week of the new year, whether you're staying on track with your goals or falling off, remembering it's a process, it's a journey, and no one journey is usually direct from A to B. Knowing that there's ups and downs and all arounds, and wherever it is exactly where you are. Remembering also there will be times when turning inward is easy or difficult, and sometimes we'll find ourselves focused on the external, which might be easy or difficult. But remembering that it's us being able to help control and feel and be aware of what's going on the inside helps us to be able to work in our external environment, to know what our limitations, what our boundaries are. Stay as you are, or use your hands to help press you up to a comfortable seated position of your choice. Ralph Waldo Emerson says, "Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year." Every day doing our best. We'll have highs and lows and everything in between. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are. Namaste. Thank you again. My name is Rachel, and this is Gentle Yoga and Meditation courtesy of Comeback Yoga. Thank you so much for joining. I'll be here next Sunday. If you haven't been able to catch me before, you can always just go into the search bar, Comeback Yoga, Rachel H as in, trying to think of what the Rachel H as in harvest, Harry. um, yes, and I should pop up. You can go ahead and check last year's episodes. And of course, there's so many other teachers here on the Comeback Yoga YouTube channel. We appreciate you. You can always go on to comebackyoga.org and check out what's going on there. Of course, we appreciate donations, but we also appreciate likes, subscribe, shares, and comments. Have an amazing day wherever you are. And here in Hawaii, we say aloha and a hui hou. That means goodbye, and I'll see you later. Until next week.